Wait a minute. Oh, Jesus.
Look at that. You can have a fire and play hoops.
They're joking, right?
So what do we got here? A little Wayzata home, huh?
Oh, cute.
Built in 1931, 8,000 square foot, 9-bath. Place for only $5 million. Not too shabby on Fox Street. Wow.
Oh.
Obviously the charm, the whole 1931 thing. People might think that is a problemo, but that usually gets you an amazing lot. There's a reason that they've probably extended and remodeled. You can see that little appendage coming off to the right-hand side. I mean, that's a cool little, looks like probably all season or all glass porch.
Yeah, with the fireplace at the end there.
What's that at the end, Andy?
Those are hoods.
Oh, yeah. So they got like the grill and stuff inside.
Pizza oven.
I just sold one in Prayer Lake. That I think it might have the best yard that I've ever sold. And that's saying a lot because I've seen some really good ones before. But
I know people don't usually have payments on a house of this size, but did you see what the payment was per month? $34,000 a month was the estimated payment.
34? Yeah. Oh, for sure.
I got to be honest with you, that they're going to struggle to sell that with that front. Looks like an apartment building.
How much land does this sit on here?
3.16. Right. I would have designed a nice something for that front.
It's in a great little area, though.
Oh, God, yeah. No, it has all the right ingredients for a great success story here, but it's, I don't know, just being honest with you, for $5 million, I'd probably have a house with a little more curb appeal. But
they must have totally remodeled or something.
Cute.
It's sold in 2019 for $1,675,000, and now it's on for $5 million. So these would be kind of fun to go get the old listing and kind of do the comparison.
I gotta be honest with you, Chris. I'm kind of bored. Without knowing all that information, if I had $5 million, I wouldn't even give this a second look.
That's an area.
I get it.
It's definitely a niche type buyer.
That is a nice photo. That's cool. Lots of tropical stuff going there. Must be their TV room, their outdoor eating area.
That's where you hang out right there. That's where those chimneys are. So there's a pizza oven and a grill. Yeah.
Does the property have a big pool or tennis courts or anything like that too? Or is it just radiant heat? So you got radiators everywhere. I kind of like that though. That's a different kind of heat. I actually like it. Summertime, it's a little more of a struggle, but in the winter, it's very nice.
Yeah, it depends what you do with the AC. I mean, when you have register or hot water heat, you just don't have ductwork, so you can't have AC running through there. But it looks like there's vents on the roof there or on the ceilings, so they must have put it in the
drop AC.
The attic, yeah.
You'd almost have to, man.
There's got to be something special, more special about this than
I'm the same thing. I'm bored.
To get for it. Okay, now we're starting to. Looks like we got a little old
movie theater. Much. Oh, there we go. Cool basketball court. That's fun.
Kind of off of a living room with a fireplace. Why wouldn't you under your basketball court?
Come on. Wait a minute. Oh, Jesus.
That's awesome, Andy. Look at that. You can have a fire and play hoops.
They're joking, right? So you're going to have a kid go up for a layup and smash into a glass fireplace? I'm going to have to pass on this one, Mr. Rooney.
That one might be a little tough. But again, taking advantage of a market and maybe something else sold that was close by. That's definitely a relocation type buyer. You'd see something like that on the East Coast.
Yeah, but like that sport court absolutely shows me they don't know what they want to be when they grow up. You either take the basketball hoop out of there and you repurpose that room into a big trophy room with all your hunting trophies, your whatever, wall mounts, whatever, something cool, nostalgic, 2-story room. That would make that house versus leaving it as a half sport court, half living room. We can't decide what we want to do with it. And so then nobody does anything with it. Think about that. You're having a cocktail sitting on the couch and a kid's basketball comes in, boosh.
You said another good thing, Andy, where you're getting bored. And that happens sometimes. And I think from a realtor perspective, you have to realize that. And sometimes you got to go in and, especially with those levels of homes, kind of create that excitement and then give them the pictures after the fact. What we're doing is we might be having a 2-minute video that kind of shows all the action and, oh my gosh, here's what you're getting and brings you through kind of the feel of the home, the lifestyle of the home, and then be able to kind of come back with some of the photos because
I shouldn't have to think so hard to figure stuff out, right? I mean, like you're saying, show me the lifestyle. Why would I want to live there? Sell me on the area. Sell me on the historical Fox, whatever road. Who owned this house? Why is it historical? What have you done to it to, enhance it? I think there's a lot more story that can be told there. I'm not trying to pick on the agent, but I am going to pick on the agent because I literally was getting bored looking at the photos.
You could come up with a cool video where it maybe starts even black and white and then all of a sudden comes alive into color. Like there's that old feel,
Pull up with the old 1926 buggy, and the guy it'd be pull you back into where that house has been, the story of it. It'd be a story to be told. Right now, it's just a big house we're trying to get $5 million for. And the only thing you said to me, which made my brain think that way, is what did they spend the extra $2 million on, right? If they bought it for 1.6, and even if they stuck $1 million into it, it's not worth 5. But what is it worth? It determined by the consumer. So, maybe there's a big part of that story I'm missing. From what I could tell, I couldn't see that.
Well, I think that's what this segment's about, is to try to identify those things and help others, whether it's realtors and or sellers that are looking at that. You got the bigger houses are imperative to be able to get them to buy into it, because people that have that kind of money, it doesn't really matter if it's 4, 5, or 6 million. If they want it, they're going to take it. And then they're going to maybe redo whatever they want there. It's like, can you get them to buy into that property, that it's got enough for them to be able to do, like you just said, okay, hey, we're going to repurpose that whole sport court, fireplace, 2-story hunting room area, and it's going to be a yoga studio. They'll redo that, but you got to help them.
I was out with a client not too long ago, and we were looking at very nice homes in that, similar to that price range. It's funny to me how the real estate agents are like, well, whose house this was? Like I give a crap. It's like, and it's this famous person's house.
A lot of people do give a crap, though.
Oh, yeah. I live in so-and-so's old house. Well, yeah, but I mean, if the house is decrepit or